Welcome, my friends, to the Pyramid Breath Method channel. My name is Johann Urb. I am the creator and the founder of the Pyramid Breath Method, and I'm so happy that you are here. Now, before you dive into that big library of pre-recorded videos and join in on the weekly lives, I really invite you to pay attention to this next part because I will explain to you the ins and outs of the method. First covering the physical part and then getting into the magical and metaphysical part of the method. So it breaks down like this. There are 3 different breath modalities in the method. The first one is breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Whenever we exhale through the mouth, we are opening the jaw wide, and making a sound or a sighing sound. And this is very important because otherwise our body will get to cramp up really, really fast if we're just keeping the mouth tightly lipped like this. So let's not do that. So let me demonstrate how it works and then you can try it with me. So when I'm inhaling through the nose, I'm arching my back, I'm lifting my chin, and opening the chest. When I exhale through the mouth, my mouth opens wide, my chin drops, and my back bends the other way. If you're familiar with yoga, you're kind of doing like a cat-cow here. So when I inhale, deeply through the nose, arching my back, and then when I exhale, the mouth opens, and I curve my back the other way. So let's try that together now. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, making a wave-like motion with our spines. The advanced version of this is when you're activating the pelvic floor muscles as you inhale. So feeling like you're pulling energy up through the root, through the pelvic floor towards the heart. And at the top of the inhale, you're also touching the tongue to the roof of the mouth. When we exhale, we release everything. So let's try that together now. Inhaling, activating the pelvic floor muscles, touching the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and exhaling through the mouth, relaxing every muscle in the body. Beautiful. One more time. Inhaling through the nose, activating the pelvic floor, touching the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and then exhaling, relaxing everything. Beautiful. In my languaging, I also call this the yoni poni activation. So when you hear me say that during a practice, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, the pelvic floor muscles. The second modality is just like the first modality, except you'll be breathing in through the mouth and exhaling through the mouth as well. It looks like this. When you breathe in, like sucking air in through a straw, arching the back, and exhaling, curving the back the other way, making a ha sound. Opening the mouth wide. You could also play around in the first and second modality by really circling the body. It doesn't have to always be back and forth, but really giving our body permission to move. Now, before we get to the third modality, let's talk about the breath holds in and breath holds out. So one version of the breath hold in is we breathe in through the mouth. We'll lift our arms up like this, again, arching the back, activating the pelvic floor muscles, and the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. And we'll just hold the breath full here, also inviting you to bring a smile to your face. Then exhaling, beautiful. The hands come back to the lap. One more time, deep breath in. Hold it full. Beautiful. Arching the back. Big smile to the face, activating the pelvic floor muscles and the tongue. And exhaling, relaxing everything. Now there is an advanced version of the breath hold where we rise to our knees. It is very important when we do this that we are safe, that we have something in front of us that is maybe some cushioning or a pillow or something like that, because it's very easy here to get dizzy. So if you are going to do the advanced version, please, please, please make sure that you are in a very safe environment, no sharp objects around, and that you are playing with your edge, but not going too far. So it looks like this. Deep breath in, arms rise. Rise to the knees, arch the back, and loosen the belly. And just holding the breath here for a moment, and then exhaling and returning to your seated position. Sometimes you might come down from there, hands to the floor, and just allow the sound to flow. This is really a way for the body to somatically release any stress without having to think about it. Just allowing the body to move that stuck energy through sound and movement. Once again, please be careful. And this is an advanced breath hold. So maybe don't do that right away. Now, the breath holds out look like this. We take a deep breath in. Bring those arms up and then begin to exhale while squeezing every muscle in the body. Squeeze your fists together, scrunch your face up, and keep exhaling, 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 tightening, tightening, tightening. Press your thighs together as well. Tighten everything down, hold the breath out. And here we're creating deliberate tension in the body. So right after this, we can release it by taking a deep breath in, holding it full for a moment, and then we're gonna shake the body and make some sounds and noises. It looks like this. So really inviting gibberish here, inviting screaming, inviting you just to make all sorts of sounds, whatever wants to come. What I don't invite you to do is this. Because why? Nothing's gonna shift and change. So really give yourself permission to go all out, shake, loosen yourself out, make some sounds and noises. If you want to grab a pillow to scream into, please do so. This is a very vital and important part of the practice. Beautiful, my friends. This part also might enliven some emotions inside of you. You might connect to your rage, sadness, resentment, anything that you've been holding. And this is the perfect time and perfect place to offer all of this energy up for renewal. So don't hold anything back, okay? You'll see me do it on camera. Just follow along. Now we get into the third modality. This is where we calm everything down. This is where we use Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. If you know it, wonderful. If you don't, I invite you to just Google it, learn it. We constrict the throat slightly so we can extend our breath. We're breathing in through the nose, holding the breath full, and then exhaling through the nose. So follow along. As I breathe in through the nose, the arms rise to the sides like this, holding the breath full here, arching the back and then activating pelvic floor muscles and the tongue. And then as I hold the breath still, I bring the arms closer together, forming an energetic ball of energy. Before I exhale, I travel this ball of energy over my head. And now when I exhale, I bring the ball of energy into the body as I exhale through the nose. Let's say that together. Breathing in. Hold the breath full. Now let's, while holding the breath, form that ball in front of the body. Travel the ball over your head. And as you exhale through the nose, imagine this ball of energy flowing downwards. And we park it right here, right at the Tantian center, which is right below the belly button. This is where we hold our power. So we're basically refilling the tank. With the shaking and the screaming and the moving and the sounding, we're creating space. And now with this third modality, we are filling that space with love, with empowerment, with joy, with gratitude, confidence, and other positive elements. So that is the physical part of the practice. Now, let's get into the metaphysical. This is really, really amazing. Albert Einstein said that our imagination is the greatest tool that we have, the most powerful tool that we have. And then unfortunately in today's world, it's underutilized, or it's overutilized into worrying about everything. And in this practice, we activate our superpower and our imagination, and we create more abundance, joy, love, courage, playfulness, freedom together. So what we will imagine is that right in front of us, there is a sacred fire of transformation burning. This fire may look like a bonfire or a center of the universe swirling, or maybe like a portal or something like that. Just allow it to reveal itself to you. So as you close your eyes now, imagine that right in front of you, you can sense that there is a fire burning. What does it look like, sound like, feel like, taste like? Activate your senses. Activate your imagination. This fire is our friend and our guide. Beautiful. Keep those eyes closed. Travel your awareness upwards. Right above our heads, imagine that there is an infinite field of liquid love extending in all directions into infinity. Now imagine that you're opening up your crown, the top of your head, and just welcoming this divine love to begin to pour into you through the crown, downwards, the middle of the head, downwards, through the throat, towards the heart. Keeping our eyes closed, traveling our awareness to right below the body. Imagining that right below us is an infinite ocean of liquid love. And opening the pelvic floor and inviting this energy to begin to spiral and pour upwards through the bottom, through the belly, through the back, through the middle of the stomach, the solar plexus, towards the heart. And these are the imaginary elements that are really powerful and helpful for us during this ritual. Beautiful, my friends, opening the eyes. At one point, I will also bring in a cosmic mirror of truth. In this mirror, everything is revealed. So really allow yourself to feel into, to sense into, to see this mirror where all parts of you are revealed. And why we do this is so that we can transform these parts, take away the shame or the anger or the frustration or the fear that we're somehow broken, and giving ourselves the freedom and the ability to transform these thoughts and ideas and disempowering beliefs into pure gold, into creative energy. So those are the parts, the physical and metaphysical, of the pyramid breath method. Now you are prepared to dive into a practice. One more thing. As you can see, I'm seated in a way that there is a cushion underneath my butt. I'm seated on my knees. You can do this on your bed, or maybe put down some sort of a cushion on the floor. Floor is always a good, safe place to do it. And then you just want to elevate your butt up so your hips are higher than your knees and you feel comfortable sitting for a little while. This is my favorite way to do this. So try this out. You could also sit Indian style cross-legged. That's also okay. But if you are coming up to the knees for that transition, for that advanced breath hold, it's a little bit more challenging to get there. You could also do this practice seated in a chair or at the edge of the bed. So a lot of different options here. And now let's dive into practice so you can go and experience it for yourself.